Welcome to show 35 of Apache News. We hope you're all making the best of your third week of quarantine. I'm Clara.
And I'm Lulan. Today we'll be once again covering news on the coronavirus pandemic with a special tribute to all the grocery store workers, information on the 2020 census,
Giving you a couple of new ways to stay occupied, and part 4 of our theater documentary. Let's get right into it. If you're interested in joining our talented team of journalists, directors, and producers here at APN, then you should submit an application on our website. The deadline has been extended to April 17th at 11:59 p.m. And there is no longer a requirement of a teacher rec form. More details on our recruitment process will be sent out. We wish you all the best of luck.
With the ever-changing COVID-19 pandemic, grocery stores have been overwhelmed with the demand for supplies. Employees are working tirelessly to serve customers through these tough times. Here's Tarun to highlight the brave work of these essential workers.
With the U.S. reaching a total of 200,000 cases with over 4,000 deaths, the virus shows no sign of slowing down. Arcadia now has 9 confirmed cases, with hospitals around the city prepping for an influx of COVID-19 patients. California schools have been closed for the rest of this academic year due to the virus. In the midst of this pandemic, many local grocery stores such as Albertsons, Vons, Ralph's, and Trader Joe's have taken steps such as limiting 10 people at a time to enter and reminding their employees to stay at least 6 feet apart from other customers. Even with certain safety precautions put in place, such as sneeze guards at checkout aisles, gloves, and masks worn around the clock, hand sanitizer and sanitary wipes used regularly, and so much more, grocery store workers are constantly risking their lives every time they clock in. Employees are working tremendously hard to restock and serve their community as people are panicking for supplies. They've implemented certain limits on items to strategically distribute necessities to all their customers and to prevent stockpiling.
Very overwhelming.
Very overwhelming?
Very overwhelming. Very stressful. Especially earlier we had a pallet of toilet paper and there was already a line of people already waiting for us to even take it out. I had one lady that saw that we dropped off bread and she waited 2 hours to come drive around the store and then come and bark and get mad at me because I didn't take her exact bread out. And it's like, we have other duties, timelines, produce and stuff like that, and just, the people are not really sympathetic with us.
And then the mask you have right now, is that supplied by you or the...
No, everything I have is all from home because they don't have any supplies for us. You know, if we do, it's sprays, but it goes to the customers first. So, and then whatever they leave is what we ever end up getting. I don't like it at all. I personally myself got hurt. I'm on a workman's comp case because there's 2 people that were slamming into the door just because they wanted to get their stuff. So I was in the mode to transfer out or just quit because it's very emotional. It's scary. Just buy what you need because there's other people out there that need it more than you're anticipating to buy to future, you know.
We still need something to protect ourselves because we're here doing what it takes to make sure everybody has their food and we're still working. So at that point, it's only fair to protect us because we're helping you guys too.
Because grocery store owners and workers are advised not to speak directly with the media, we had to keep all the interviewees confidential. But the hard work that these men and women put should not be unnoticed. This has been Tarun, reporting for Apache News.
With the recommendation by the CDC and the state of California for the elderly, those with compromised heart, lung, and immune conditions, or diabetes to stay at home, it's difficult for these people to get many essential items. The San Gabriel Valley is asking for able volunteers to sign up and deliver groceries to those in need in our communities. You can find more information or apply at the link listed down below.
For students who are on free and reduced meal programs, Arcadia Unified's Nutritional Services will be offering a drive-through free meal at Arcadia High School from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. every weekday. All eligible AUSD students and children under the age of 18 present in the vehicle will be given a grab-and-go meal. More details have been emailed to eligible families and posted on the nutrition website.
Orchesis Dance Company is the highest level of dance offered at Arcadia High School, and if you would like to join them in performing 2 shows and a variety of other dance opportunities for the 2020-2021 school year, there will be a virtual informational meeting on Monday, April 13 via Zoom and Google Meets. For more information, join their Google Classroom page with the code 7DUYDFD or email orchesis@ausd.net.
Every decade, the U.S. Census Bureau conducts a count of all people living in the country. This data is critical for the government to make adjustments that affect us on both a state and national level. Here's Allison to answer all your questions about the 2020 census.
There's no doubt that our nation's population changes rapidly, but what about over the course of 10 years? To best accommodate for these changes, our government conducts a census to determine congressional representation, inform decisions on federal funding, and more. Every 10 years, a census determines the number of representatives each state gets in Congress. Depending on the number of people who respond, how much federal funds, grants, and support go to states and counties will be decided. It's important we all take part since schools, roads, hospitals, and other programs will either gain or lose funding based on the population tally. Census workers count people on April 1st, which was Wednesday, but will still reach out to those who haven't responded.
It's really important that we all take part in the census because this data is used to determine how many delegates each state has in the House of Representatives. In fact, everyone is mandated to take part. However, usually the adults are the ones signing the forms.
Most of the people have received some kind of a notification in the mail with a code, which meant they could log in, enter the code, and then they can start filling it in. And it's sent for every resident. So, since the last census, thanks to technology, this should be even easier to do than it was done in the past. And so the census provides the right information so that both federal and state governments can draw new congressional districts and also determine a more accurate complement of the House of Representatives.
Do your part in providing an accurate tally count by responding to the census today. This has been Allison reporting for Apache News.
Apache News isn't the only program continuing to create content for our community during this crisis. Although Powwow is unable to provide their regular March spread, they're still uploading articles to their website. Be sure to check it out at theapachepowwow.net.
ASB is one of the most involved student body organizations at Arcadia High School. If you think you have what it takes to hold one of their positions, applications can be found on their website. You must complete the application for nomination, petition, and candidate registration form by today at 3:15 p.m. If you have any questions, please email the ASB Vice President Ethan Vong at 25672@students.ausd.net. Good luck!
Spring break is around the corner, and the one thing we should do to celebrate is some good old spring cleaning. Andrew is here to showcase how we can all tidy up our rooms with the first episode of Having Fun Without the Sun.
Welcome to the first episode of Having Fun Without the Sun, and today we're going to be doing some spring cleaning, and as you can see, my room definitely needs it, and without further ado, let's just jump right into it. So right now I'm just gathering up all my clothes, and as you can see here, this jacket needs some intense washing, and I'm doing this first so that my room won't feel as clustered. And I also have this monkey with the heart so I can give it to my future girlfriend. No, I'm kidding. But anyways, I move into the closet so that any clothes that were clean I could put away immediately without needing to wash them, because the goal is to be efficient and sustainable. Also, you can have fun by playing dress up, and as you can see here, I look so fly. So while I organize my closet, I wanted to briefly mention the history of spring cleaning. There are religious and cultural origins, but in the 1800s, the biggest annual household cleaning took place due to the fact that winter brought in tons of soot and grime. But even though I might not have the soot or the grime, I sure do got the dust and the trash. Nowadays, spring cleaning has the same concept of thoroughly cleaning and beautifying your home. Yay, the closet is done. Another important thing is to get rid of any trash, and this drawer is literally my trash can. I don't know how it got this dirty, but about time it got cleaned. Spring cleaning is also about making your daily life more convenient, and I'm not even in volleyball, so why do I have this? What I am doing right now is I am organizing my clothes based on its type, so if I wanted to find a fit, it'll be much easier with this layout. And here we have my amazing bookshelf. I don't think I've ever used this, and I don't even read books, so I don't know how it got this bad. Also, an important thing to remember is to have patience while doing this. Just take it one step at a time and just have fun with it. Also, when you clean it out, you can decorate it with things around you and make it look aesthetic. Let your creativity run free! Make sure you don't forget to wash any windows or mirrors so that you can admire all of your beauty, because self-confidence is key. Mwah! Lastly, vacuum your floors and be careful of any loose sheets or objects. Once you're done with that, clean anything that you missed, do any last minute dusting, and you're done. You know, after spring cleaning, I have to say that my room looks much more presentable, much more spacious, and it was definitely worth the effort. And also, if you guys have extra time during spring break, which I think you guys will, you guys should definitely try it out for yourselves. But in the meantime, this has been Andrew, and I'll see you guys next time, Apaches.
Quarantine has a lot of us forgetting that next week is actually spring break. While it's still important to stay home and abide by government recommendations, let's see what some of our fellow classmates have planned on their time off.
For spring break, I'm going to leave call all of my friends and go walk my dog. I think I'm also going to binge watch a lot of Barbie movies.
I plan on doing just a little bit of homework over Zoom and stuff, and also finish watching some shows.
For my virtual spring break, I am planning to clean out my entire room because I have some stuff left over from middle school which I don't really need anymore.
Help around the house, help my parents out, do some chores such as the dishes, do some exercises in the morning so I don't sit on the couch all day.
My virtual spring break plans are to binge watch all the dramas I wasn't able to watch during school days, try cooking, post it online.
For spring break, I plan on mastering my Super Smash Bros. Ultimate skills.
For my virtual spring break, I'll be doing activities such as playing Minecraft with friends.
With all sports closing down because of the coronavirus, APN was here to save us from the sadness. We hosted our own Arcadia League Championship last Sunday, and Nikki is here to tell us how it all went down.
League of Legends is one of the most popular games right now competitively and casually. While all of us are practicing social distancing, APN decided to host its very first ever esports tournament. The tournament consisted of 16 teams with 5 members each. The goal of the game is to blow up the enemy team's base. Along the way, there are goals and objectives that can easily turn the game around.
Setting up for the stream was way harder than I thought, but at the end of the day, we somehow figured everything out. We got the whole system to work. It was kind of crazy how we set everything up, especially since it was only a 3-man crew with me, Nikki, and Quinn.
While it may be challenging to communicate with the technical team behind the scenes online, they were able to do so through a Discord video call.
I feel like everyone did a really good job dealing with the technology that was. As an analyst, my throat hurt after, but despite that, it was super fun.
Triple axe! This is a Leona stun! And the Silas. That should be game, actually.
That is game.
There were a total of 15 games. 2 teams fought against each other where only the winning team advanced to the next round. There were 3 teams who won from a prize pool of $150.
We were able to win the last game of our finals because all of us were on the same page. We always communicating everything we do. That's what allowed us to win, is our teamwork and our synergy that we've built over this last few months.
And there's the wobble combo. There you go.
It's not as easy as everyone thinks, where it's like, oh, I can just pick this up in one day and just learn it and master it completely. No, it actually takes countless hours to become very competent at the game.
Shout out to Lee Zhang for sponsoring this tournament. I think it's cool how even at the time of this outbreak, we were able to come together to enjoy an esport. For now, this has been Nikki reporting for Apache News.
Although we're confined inside for the next month or so, there are plenty of simple, fun, and healthy exercises that you can do within your own home. Baron is here with some advice to excite your workout routine.
Hey Apaches, are you guys tired of binge watching your favorite Netflix show 24/7 and bored eating for hours on end over and over again? Well, these exercises will keep you guys healthy and are simple enough for anyone to try. Going for a morning walk is the easiest calorie-burning exercise you can try. A simple walk around the neighborhood helps strengthen your heart, boost your immune system, and it's a great opportunity to take advantage of a beautiful day. Just remember, stay safe and bring hand sanitizer. For a more intense workout, burpees does the trick. Burpees are a full-body workout that promotes cardiovascular health. This high-intensity workout helps you add immense strength to your muscular bulk, legs, and the rest of your body. Burpees are effective in improving posture and body strength. Other core exercises include sit-ups or crunches and planks, which you can do within your room. These core workouts will help you have better balance and stability and even increase your flexibility. Traditional push-ups are beneficial for building upper body strength. They work on triceps, pectoral muscles, and shoulders. When done properly, they can also strengthen lower back and core by engaging the abdominal muscle. Some leg workouts include squats, lunges, and calf raises. These workouts can help boost your exercise performance, decrease your risk of injury, and keep you moving more easily throughout the day. Any of these listed exercises will benefit your body during this time, and we hope you decide to try them out for yourself. It is easier to pick up bad habits while we're stuck inside our house during this quarantine, but these exercises will make it easy to break those bad habits, and plus, you guys will come out stronger and better than before. For now, this has been Baron, and back to you guys in the studio.
On top of a required English credit each year, incoming sophomores, juniors, and seniors are eligible to choose from a vast selection of enrichment electives such as speech and debate, cross-age literacy, and more. You can find more information about these courses by visiting their presentation found at the link below.
Despite the school closure announced 3 weeks ago, the Apache News documentary team continues to follow the production of Newsies. This week's episode is dedicated to covering what happened during their unexpected meeting.
wish I had better news for you. We are not having Newsies next week because of the virus. A lot of institutions are closing down. You know, there's a lot of people that are fearful. We can't have more than 250 people in the audience right now. We are going to have Newsies though. I want you to know that. We are going to perform it in front of a live audience. So it's just not going to be next week.
There's a lot of things, you know, across this personal process that have been hard, right? Tech is hard. You know, we haven't always had the best relationships, right? Stuff like that. But I think that when you look back on it now, it all seems so trivial. Just at the end of the day, what do we want to perform, right? And I think we should all, it's been said already, but keep in mind, you know, be happy that we still get this chance. Yeah.
Anybody want to say?
It sucks, honestly, because we've been working on the show for so long, and like this is one of the first shows where I've actually been able to have like a speaking part and like just being able to like be on stage with like so many times with so many people. And now that I know that it's getting postponed for later, I'm a little stressed out.
I love you guys. You guys work super hard every day. Like, we're still gonna have the showcase, so it's gonna be great. All your hard work did pay off. This is just a question of when. It's not gonna be if we're gonna do it.
I'm not too excited about having to stay home all next week. I was planning on going to the beach during my spring break, but we all have to remember to be responsible and do our part to slow the pandemic.
Agreed. And even more upsetting, we won't have a show next week, but be sure to tune into our show the following Friday.
A big thanks to all our viewers for taking the time to support our shows throughout all of our quarantine productions.
Make sure to follow us on all of our social media platforms listed down below to keep updated on our upcoming shows, events, and more. This has been Lulan
and Clara reporting for Apache News.
Stay safe, Apaches!